Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast by Rom Wills. And I'm Rom Wills. Hey, check it out. Opening the heart. You know, in the midst of this holiday season, as everybody is getting just that last gift for that aunt they barely talked to, or that coworker that they were really not want to deal with on the rest of the year. And as they fight for parking spots in some of the malls that still get a lot of traffic, I just want everyone to remember what's really a big underlying thing that goes on during this season. That's people's hearts open up. Really? And I think that's the main reason why many cultures celebrate this time. I mean, we can talk about the birth of Jesus, or we can talk about some of the pagan traditions, or we can, for Kemetic folk, we can talk about the birth of Heru. I mean, we can do all of that, but then what's happening with the people? People are just nicer during this time of year. And I know everybody doesn't see that, trust me, because I mentioned this on one of my other channels. And, the gentleman was like, I don't know, Ron. But I said, even relatively, people are nicer. People reach out more. People are friendlier, even to strangers. I notice people are a little bit more polite driving, well, except for when they're going for that last parking space at one of the malls that still gets a lot of traffic, right? Y'all know I had to do a business thing in there. But, no, everybody's hearts open up, and I think that's an important thing, because most of the year, people's hearts are closed. People's hearts are closed. We're going to and from these jobs, working on jobs that we barely like, dealing with individuals that we might not want to be around if we weren't getting paid to be around them, dealing with relationship issues and going in and out, having life beat us down, and then on top of that, we're walking around with our heads in our phones, barely interacting with each other. One thing I've seen is that people are opening up. I mean, of course, you still see the ubiquitous smartphones every place, but people are looking up a little bit better. People are making eye contact. And I think that's an important thing, because people don't realize if you go through life with your heart closed, you're eventually going to cause yourself not only emotional anguish, but actually physical anguish. You can trace many heart attacks, heart trouble, or really any physical ailment to something going on emotionally. If people are walking around with their hearts closed, that's eventually going to kill them. So this time of year, you know what? It's kind of good. People, one part of love in the heart, which is a symbol of love, is giving without seeking anything in return. And I think that helps. I think that's therapeutic for people, just to buy something for somebody. Don't expect anything back, right? And you know what? I'm gonna share a personal thing with me, right? There was a while where, unless I was in a relationship with someone, I would never get a Christmas present, at least from anybody close, right? Because, for a while I had to take care of my mother, grandmother, and sister, and they couldn't go out. There was a lot of people who know me personally, and there was a lot of issues. They weren't able to go shopping or whatever unless I was driving them or something, right? Most I would get, maybe my grandmother would write a, small little check for me or something. But one thing I learned during that time was how to give something without expecting anything in return. And it's actually a good feeling. It's a good feeling just to give from your heart, just to give because of just basic joy. Just as look, you like the smile that they have on them. You like the feeling like you're able to even get them something that is making their life better. Because I'm one of those people, if I get you a gift or something, it's never frivolous. That's one thing. But you feel good. I feel good just to be in a position to do that. And I think people need that, even if they don't realize it. Even if they're not thinking about it, Now, Now, of course, you have some people, they giving just so they can get something back, but I think they missed the point of it. I think they missed the point of the season. It's not, and I think for the people who celebrate something, I mean, there's always something during this time, whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, solstice, Kwanzaa, probably a whole bunch of stuff I'm not even sure about. It's still about that heart. It's still about gathering together. One thing, this is going to come out on the 24th. Today's the 24th. Tomorrow, Christmas Day, I'm just going to spend time with the family. Not going to, for the first time in a long time, I'm not going to have anything on any of my platforms. For the first time in a very long time. And, that's just to spend time with the family, and that spend time on a device answering comments or checking to see how many views I might have gotten. But it's important. It's a feel good, Rom's cooking a turkey again. Oh yeah, I'm getting good at it. But it feels good. I mean, during this time, you get to give. You see family members. And that's just very important. I think people need that recharge. We live in such a world where we're not interacting, or we interacting in virtual with the smartphones. No, this is just a very important thing. It's very important to open the heart, And I think even if we didn't have these holidays, it would be important to invent one for people to open the heart. Because at the end of the day, you know what? It ain't about the profit margin in with some department store or somebody, getting bills passed in the government. At the end of the day, it's about that heart. It really is. And it's about living, and it's about living with real love for yourself and for others. That's what it's really all about. So, from my family to yours, I'll just say happy holidays. I know people celebrate different things, and some people call it politically correct, but everybody has something different. Happy holidays, open the heart, spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, And even if you're a person, you don't, like I said, happy holidays. If you don't celebrate a particular holiday, or you don't celebrate Christmas or something, hey, that's cool. You have a day off. Well, most people have a day off. So, anyway, that's it for today. I just want everybody to have a great day today, great day tomorrow, and just a great season. And just remember, open that heart. Even if it's for just a little while, it's very good for you. Anyway, that's it for today. Peace and blessings.